This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto on the Digital Sportscentre presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar. And we got Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals tonight, as the Oilers are looking to take a commanding 3-1 series lead over Dallas. And if you go over the numbers, all signs point to Edmonton tonight. We told you this in their last Game 4, but the Oilers are basically unbeatable in Game 4s over the last few seasons, as they've won 8 consecutive Game 4s going back to 2023, and have outscored their opponents by 20 goals in those games. Let's put that into perspective. If you average Edmonton's goal differential in Game 4s over that stretch out over an 82-game season, well, they would just barely trail the Montreal Canadiens for the best single-season goal differential in NHL history. And yet that 76-77 Habs team is one of the best ever. So yeah, the Oilers have looked pretty incredible when it comes to Game 4. And they also have stability in net, as Stuart Skinner has been on fire, with 4 wins and 3 shutouts over his last 5 games, with no signs of him slowing down. He makes the Oilers even tougher to beat than they already were. And this goes to show that Edmonton is firing on all cylinders right now, and heading into a game that they've historically dominated. There's good reason our friends at Fanduel like their chances to win in Game 4. I think, like I've been thinking this entire stretch here, Edmonton's got this in the bag. And even though I don't like what Florida has been doing, Edmonton has to end that, okay? It's Edmonton's time. Now joined by our gambling guy, Wes Cheng. Great to see you, Wes.
Hey, great to see you, Marissa.
The Knicks made this thing a series Sunday night. We're back in Indy tonight in Game 4. Did Karl-Anthony Towns unlock something with that Indy D? Or was that just a fluky quarter? And give us a Towns bet for tonight.
I don't know if he unlocked anything. I think they needed him to step up in that moment, and he did. What jumps out to me is some of the rotation changes that they've made, and I think what that's doing is that's getting Cat to start more on the perimeter. And so I just think there's room for him to get more three-point volume up, which he's done in this series. His line's still at 1.5. So I think that's a spot that you can take the over on, as they're asking Mitchell Robinson to play more. They got Josh Hart sliding in and out a little bit more. Cat, his three-point volume's a weapon. They should get Miles Turner on his heels a little bit, get him up on the perimeter, and then do some of that driving that he did in that fourth quarter. So Cat over 1.5 threes.
Okay, Wes, time for your best bet for tonight's game.
I just mentioned him. Mitchell Robinson over his points prop. I think his defense is essential. And I think that's what happened to them in game 3. I'm not saying necessarily he was the reason why they won the game, but I think they showed that they're comfortable with him on the court with all of his offensive deficiencies. They need him out there. And I think you look at the stat line, Jalen Brunson only had 1 dime in game 3. I think there's 2 things that jump out to me. He was in foul trouble, didn't have as many dimes, but even if he's out there and not scoring, there's going to be a lot more offensive putbacks available for Mitch. I think Brunson's low minutes and low assist volume should open a buy low opportunity for Mitch Rob to get more scoring in this game.
Wes Cheng, a pleasure as always.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You can watch the Knicks and Pacers tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Time now for my favorite segment and yours, that we love sports today.
Why we love sports today.
And you won't believe the golf skills on this kid. He barely looks like he can stand, but sure can handle that club.
Look. Next. Hey, look at me. Right here.
Oh. This kid's got skills, he's got focus, he's got drive, and he's better than me at golf. Insane. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. Time for a little anytime goal scorer action on Fanduel. And we love tonight's game so much that we might give you 2 picks. We're not going to overthink the first one. We're going to lean into the hot hand of Connor McDavid, who was absolutely out of his mind in Game 3 against the Stars, burying twice, and it really looks like Edmonton has figured something out here against Dallas. And you can get McDavid to score tonight at +135 on Fanduel. And like we said, we're feeling frisky, so let's give you a second pick. And that's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to score at +260. We just love that number. And he's been awesome this entire series with 7 points through 3 games. So yeah, let's do a little double sprinkle and hope for more Oilers dominance tonight. Do you see, Oilers fans? I want this for you. I'm rooting for you. Please don't send me mean DMs. That's it for me today. I'll see you back tomorrow, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. Have a good one.